Hello, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Coves. We're talking about a lot of major stuff today, so let's go ahead and get right into it. As you're looking, always we're gonna have the live radar. We're seeing a little bit of stormy activity here in north central Oklahoma, especially around the Oklahoma City. Seeing a active severe thunderstorm warning for them. The current time is that we're looking at this warning is 4:20. This warning is going to be for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Also, we have a Mezcal discussion in effect, talking about the concerning areas up here. We're going to be along this line of thunderstorms. Is a cold front that's pushing through. It's really slow. It's pushing off towards the northeast at a very slow rate. Also, experiencing some storms up here near Missouri, especially north of Jasper, Missouri. A lot of flood warnings already getting here. Expected rainfall to 1 to 3 inches per hour, and this expires in 6 minutes. So yeah, we're seeing a lot of storms also start to fire off here. Um, and also some storms here near New Mexico that we're seeing. This is all associated with one line. We also have a chance of seeing winds, hail throughout the whole entire line. Also, but up here in this section is mostly we have a little chance of seeing tornadoes. Not to rule out a possible tornado with these storms, but it is very possible. Let's go ahead, turn our attention over here to New Mexico as we let the radar set in. It's a little cell, looks like it's dying off. This warning shouldn't be on the map for long. Also, turning our attention to Michigan with one severe thunderstorm warning. Looks like for mostly gusty winds and possible of a little bit of hail that we can see a little bit here. Not that much, but 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And also you can see along the coast of Virginia, North Carolina, and also South Carolina, we can see that we have chances of seeing excessive rainfall in our city. You can already see some flash flood warnings being issued right here. Looks like one is northeast of Raleigh, or east of Raleigh, Goldsboro, and also Greenville. Those are all in North Carolina right now. Especially, yeah, we can see more flash flooding within these green outlines that we have here. This blue one's gonna be for the storms. It was to put out a watch, but it's an unlikely Mezcal discussion, meaning that we won't see a warning being issued, but they could update it because of seeing how much severe thunderstorms we're getting. That could be a factor for that one. Oh shoot, this is not the actual one. I forgot to update that, so that I'm gonna turn this thing off. So I'm so sorry about that. All right, that's good. We turned that off, and the date is not right. I just forgot. I just forgot about it. It's the 11th today. It's my bad. But this so we can get the 5 into the picture. Huh? All right, so out of that, that's just the current forecast that we have throughout the area. It's just that we're seeing multiple storms. Could possibly see a tornado or two with mostly wind gusts up to 50 to 60 mile per hour winds, and also probably around 1 inch to an inch and a half of hail today. So let's turn our attention over to our National Weather Service page to see what we are actually dealing with in terms of our outlooks. Here's our day one outlook that we're seeing. Yeah, we are also seeing the expected rounds of thunderstorms within the marginalized risk area, but I would connect these two because we're also seeing extending and also connecting. So anyone in the marginal risk has a risk of seeing some weather, and with that tornado chance, and it's very low. It's very, very low. not expected to see any tornadoes, but we cannot rule out one. Wind threat is there, but mostly hail is going to be within this one, and then the northern outlook. Time to look at your day 2 outlook. So you can see some storms here in Wisconsin, the peninsula of Michigan, Iowa, Ohio, Indiana, and also Illinois, and also a little bit parts of Arizona and New Mexico way down here. The tornado threats, there's none as of now, but they can always be upgraded to that. But mostly it's going to be for winds and a little bit of hail. The hail threat's going to be stay in the Wisconsin area and also the peninsula or the panhandle of Michigan, the northern part of Michigan. Nothing really concerning at that day, but mostly with wind and hail are gonna be the main threats. That's only gonna be for the Wisconsin area. The actual areas that you see that are gonna be within the 5% chance or that outlined shade line. Here we go to day 3. The day 3 outlook. We actually do have a marginal risk area in set for that day. Always could be upgraded, but we are not scheduled to go live whatsoever in any of these next 3 days, either today, tomorrow, or Wednesday, because today is Monday, and then this day 3 outlook is going to be for Wednesday with a probabilistic of 5. Not really that much, but strong to severe wind gusts appears possible across central through east South Dakota by Wednesday evening. So it's going to be the evening hours for that one. Now when we get to the day 4 outlook, we're looking especially at the day 4 with a 15% chance of seeing some strong to severe thunderstorms here in North Dakota, South Dakota, and a little bit of Minnesota, including Fargo, Grand Forks, North Dakota, Moorhead, Minnesota, Aberdeen, South Dakota, and West Fargo, North Dakota. This is it. On Thursday, a shortwave through is forecasted to move from Montana into the northern plains with primary upper low well to the north. A surface throw and a cold front should push through eastward across the Dakotas as well and extend roughly from Minnesota to Nebraska by Friday, D5 morning. Models spread is high regarding the amount of moisture and return and instability, with some models likely overestimating real instability. In any case, storms appear most likely from North Dakota into northern Minnesota beneath 50 mid-level western lies. As such, a 15% severe area has been introduced. So we'll actually get what the rating or whatever it's going to be, a marginal slight. It's most likely going to be a slight because they issued a 50% chance ahead of it. So anything within a 15% chance is a slight or maybe even a little of an enhanced risk for that area. But I'm not really seeing this being an enhanced, upgraded to an enhanced. But on Friday, it looks like it's going to be really, 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 really bad in Iowa with CAPE values within the 5,000s, which is really high. So that is all for what we're looking at the outlooks. We're going to be looking or turning our attention over to, yes, we got a named hurricane. This is prime hurricane season with August and then September looking at a lot of hurricanes starting to come out. Around 5 p.m. it is now a tropical storm. It is named Erin. As of Monday, August 11th, it got upgraded today. There's no watches out. There's no watches for hurricanes or tropical storms. But yeah, it should turn into a hurricane around midnight on the Wednesday, of that Wednesday evening, and then around in the morning on Thursday. is when we should see a hurricane. But on 2 p.m. Saturday is when we're expected a major hurricane heading up towards the Bermuda Triangle. But also there are models saying that it could possibly hit landfall, but that is unlikely. But with the current track of most of these models, it could go north towards the Bermuda Triangle, or it could go into the Bahamas and into Florida and along the east coast of the United States. So let's go ahead and take a look at the models. Oh shoot, where did the model? Oh, right here. These are the models of the forecasted Erin. Um, you can see most of these are all scrimped because we can now tell when this storm is going to be making its turns as of right now because it's so close. But you see where a lot of models go different ways. The black ones, the ones that we think that's gonna happen, but all of these are different paths that this tropical storm could take. It's not a hurricane yet. We'll probably do a video on Thursday, maybe even a live because we have that day 4 outlook issued for that day. But around probably Wednesday we'll do another video, seeing what tropical storm Erin is doing. But this is prime hurricane season. So don't let your guard down. Let's go ahead switch our attention to the future forecast model here, brought to you by College of DuPage and NextLab. It's a really, really reliable site. I'm not sponsoring them, just to let you know I'm not sponsoring them. So let's go to our long range, and we're going to do the whole entire US. This is what we're looking at so far here in the models. This is, let me up here. Yeah, this is Monday as of right now. See, quiet. It's quiet, but then here is our, so tomorrow, this is tomorrow. On Tuesday, we see some showers and thunderstorms. And this is where we're going to have our marginal risk take place over here in Wisconsin. This, should be able to get out, and then Michigan's going to be next in line for that one. This is going to be on Wednesday, so the ones, watch over here. This is going to be our outlooks for for here. And then once we bring that, Thursday arrives, and then we see the cold front. I wonder if that is Thursday. Yeah, that's going to be the cold front pushing through here and out of its way. And then Friday comes, and you can see nothing really happening here on Friday, but something may happen. We're still far away. This model is not really as clear. But then it looks like Saturday, northern Wisconsin could see some thunderstorms. And then I think Sunday is where we're going to see another big time storm in northern Wisconsin. And then this is next week Monday, but of course the models are too far out. You cannot really tell. I don't see any days being really severe, honestly, at this point. See, and also there's tropical storm Erin. Look at that. That's on the way east of the screen. That's tropical storm Erin. Soon to be a hurricane Erin. If it does that model, it's going to do that same model. But we're still too far out. We cannot really determine what's going to go on. But we have some storms with us on. Going to be with us here on Thursday. So thank y'all very much for doing this episode, watching this video with me. You know, just looking to the next future days. I don't think we will go live any of these next 3 days, possibly on Thursday. Video might drop Wednesday too, so please have the notifications on. Like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it when y'all come and hang out with me on the stream. That's all I got for today. This video should be posted around 4:45 or 5. So I really do appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Peace out. It's been Cobes on the Weather Channel. Thanks, and we'll see y'all Wednesday.